I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. You may now be seated.
Good morning from WSFM.
I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Monica.
The Manchester High School National Honor Society is celebrating Scholastic Week this week. Today, NHS is holding an assembly ceremony highlighting outstanding scholarship and honoring all new inductees for this year's NHS class. We will be on the assembly schedule today.
Attention students, plans are now coming together for the MHS Drama Club's spring musical, Seussical the Musical. Drama Club is still looking for a couple students to work on stage crew, spotlights, and creative crew. Please talk to Mr. Elder for details. Remember, even if you've never been in Drama Club before, you can still join. We have a little something for everyone on and off the stage. We'd love to have you check it out. If you have any questions, please talk to Mr. Elder. Thanks.
For all football cheerleaders, please turn in all your uniform items either Friday in the main office or Saturday morning in the gym by 8:30 a.m. Any student interested in trying out for the MHS basketball cheer team, there will be tryouts on Saturday, November 14th at 9 a.m. Sign-ups were Tuesday, so see Mrs. Miller with any questions.
Anyone interested in wrestling? Open Mass begin this week today from 3 to 4:30 p.m. in the high school wrestling room.
There will be a student council meeting on Wednesday, November 18th, right after school in room 204. We will be discussing possible activities for this school year.
The cafeteria will be holding a contest starting Monday and ending Thursday next week. All you have to do is purchase your free breakfast and put your name on a ticket. The winner will be drawn on Thursday, November 19th after breakfast. The winner will receive an I Put Chipotle Ranch on My Chipotle Ranch t-shirt from Mrs. Jividen. See you at breakfast.
Over the weekend birthdays are Colin Ambriola, Greta England, Chloe Jividen, Carson Mosesian, Calista Rogers, and Grace Bow.
All Spanish classes, please report to the library today. An assignment will be posted on Senora's Google Classroom.
Today's lunch is stuffed crust pizza, baby carrots, and choice of fruit. Monday's breakfast is whole grain mini chocolate donuts, choice of fruit, juice, and milk.
Please stand by. The introduction and guest speaker video will take place here on WSFM at 7:55. Then you will switch over to the MHS Events YouTube channel for the introduction of new NHS inductees.
Our guest speaker today is Dr. Valerie Smith, a graduate of Manchester High School. Dr. Smith earned a Bachelor of Arts from Muskingum University in International Business, a Master of Arts from Ball State University in Student Affairs Administration in Higher Education, and a Doctorate of Education from the University of Liverpool, United Kingdom, in Higher Education Administration. Dr. Smith has been at Muskingum University working in the field of international education for 18 years. She currently serves as the Director of International Programs, working with international students and study abroad programs. In addition, she teaches first-year seminar and cross-cultural communication. We are honored to have Dr. Smith speak to all of us today.
Hello, Panthers. Thank you kindly for that warm introduction. As stated, my name is Dr. Valerie Smith, and I am a proud Manchester alum. I want to start first by congratulating the newest members of the National Honor Society. You are joining a long line of academic scholars around the country that hold dear the values of this particular organization, and you can be quite proud of your achievement. Congratulations. Speaking of honored, I'm pretty honored to be asked to speak to you today. I never envisioned that I would be invited back to my high school to speak because here's a secret, I was pretty average. In my family, I was the third child in 3 years. My oldest brother, he was cool. Surely people would want to hear from him. He would be the one invited back. But my other brother, he was really friendly, a guy that everyone liked, and he's now making buckets of money. I know he'd have something inspirational to say. But I wasn't a standout in high school. I didn't set any school records in athletics. I didn't blow the ACT out of the water. And then I realized maybe that's exactly why I was asked to talk to you today. Maybe you feel pretty average yourself and have no idea the amazing experiences that you still have ahead of you. And I've had some above the top amazing experiences, which I will circle back to. High school is a time when you start to discover who you are, and sometimes others have really loud opinions of who they think that you should be. Here's what's most important. High school is temporary. You will realize that what others think does not really matter nearly as much as what you think of yourself. I have lost friends to suicides and had other close calls. Don't let it be too late to tell someone that they matter. It's never too late to ask for help from someone that you trust. Life is worth living. Even the challenges and heartbreaks of today can be overcome in the future. I never would have imagined where life would take me when I was a student sitting on the bleachers at Manchester High School. So where has life taken me? I've been blessed to have said that I have looked out over the city of Paris from the top of the Eiffel Tower. I've listened to live jazz music at an outdoor garden in Bavaria, Germany. I have gazed across the frozen fjords of Sweden while traveling in a high-speed train. I've danced in the streets of India in a little village while my hands were painted in henna. I've held a koala and I've fed a kangaroo at an Aboriginal center in Australia. I've walked the former grounds of Auschwitz concentration camp in Poland. I've snorkeled and scuba dived in the Bahamas and the Great Barrier Reef. I've kissed the Blarney Stone in Ireland. I've ridden down large mountains on tiny carts in New Zealand. I've gone deep sea fishing off the coast in Alaska. I've gazed upon the guards at Buckingham Palace in London. I've enjoyed frozen gelato or ice cream in an old city in Italy, and many, many other adventures. And yet, I had never left the country until the summer after my senior year in college. Not too bad for an average student from Manchester. That's the thing about life. You never know what experiences might be just around the corner. And in all these experiences, I remember most the people. I remember the smiles, the hugs, the sharing of culture and food. Take advantage of any opportunity that you have to travel. It doesn't have to be international. Go explore the local state or federal park. Weird message to be hearing in the middle of a pandemic, right? Especially one with travel restrictions. But even if you can't go right now, you can start planning. Start saving your money, start researching the area, be strategic. Talk to others that have done what you want to do, and be bold. I have 3 sons. 2 of them are currently in high school, and the oldest wants to study marine biology. A bit of a challenge in landlocked Ohio. So we're looking at colleges in Florida, Hawaii, Maine, Connecticut, Alabama. He's pretty average too, but he's going to do amazing things because he's willing to be bold, to take a risk, and believe in himself. Average people can do amazing things. I have one final piece of advice for you, and that is to look for opportunities. Understand the guidelines, but look for loopholes. The expression work smarter, not harder, has a lot of truth to it. I finished my bachelor's degree in 3 years and my master's degree in 1 year. So when my high school friends were graduating with a bachelor's at the end of 4 years, I had completed a master's. Many of my friends were much smarter than I was, but I was more strategic. I looked for ways to complete the requirements for the programs in an accelerated way. I earned a D in intermediate accounting class, but I shaved off tens of thousands of dollars and saved tuition money by accelerating my coursework. Now that's some good accounting. You don't have to be the best. Your only competition is yourself, and you only need to be your best self. Another example of being strategic is a house that Muskingum University owns, and I drove by it every time I went to go visit my in-laws. It was a 3,000 square foot house on 275 acres that was gifted by a former famous Hollywood actress to the university. I kept being reminded of this house, and I started to think of ways that the university could be using it in a more efficient manner. I wrote up a proposal to my supervisor about how my family could live in the house and be caretakers of the house and property. My supervisor, a vice president, approved it and gave the proposal to the university president. She approved it as well and showed the proposal to the board of trustees. My family has been living in this beautiful house for free for the past 8 years. Be strategic, look for opportunities, and think creatively. In conclusion, you each have something different and special to offer. Tell your friends and family how wonderful they are and how much they mean to you. Give your best self. And on days when you struggle in giving your best, or you can't find the motivation to continue, ask for help and be honest in what you need. Be hopeful of the adventures that you can find in the world, and be open-minded about others, no matter what their cultural or ethnic background. Think creatively and strategically about opportunities and make the system work for you instead of constraining you. You all have been a wonderful audience. I didn't even hear a single cell phone go off the entire time. Thank you again for the opportunity to allow me to speak to all of you today, and go Panthers.